In a renowned public museum, not far from the water in Barcelona, there hangs a self-portrait of Pablo Picasso that the artist finished when he was 14 years old. Like the frames of the masters before him, this one draws its boundaries around a navy field breached by Caucasian flesh, wrapped in appropriate attire, where light reveals a gaze that is soft and unspeaking. And in a private gallery named for a commercial photography company east of the mountains west of Tokyo hangs another, scrawled 80 years later, a self-portrait of Pablo Picasso in crayon and pencil, green and pink. He is naked, nostrils flaring, eyes wide as watermelons, in a staring contest with the Reaper himself. When the artist brushed paint onto that picture in Spain, Chief of the Americas Grover Cleveland was helping hush the blood of capitalism that reigned over Queen Liliuokalani's kingdom in Hawaii. And when he writ black onto the white in Japan, another named Nixon watered the groundswells for sweatshops in Cambodia with Agent Orange in Vietnam. Dear Abby, how many levitating pentagons does it take to screw in a light bulb? Dear John, I am imagining, I have imagined. Dear Mom and Dad, I have to learn how to write as if you had both died in a car crash. Dear Pablo, what did you see? Because I saw photographs of winged victory descending a staircase on the eve of the bombings of Paris. They cart her down on wooden pallets. They cart her down by wooden pallets, bound by hemp and nylon like a deaf and dumb Persephone. Excuse me, guys. They cart her down on wooden pallets, bound by hemp and nylon like a deaf and dumb Persephone, shuddered into the underworld, wings and all, because she is susceptible to gunpowder and shrapnel. And we are susceptible to gunpowder and shrapnel, but she is not a self-portrait, and we are not made of stone. And I see how the light fell so quiet on that face of the boy in Barcelona, how one eye looks down and the other we can't see. How we are only presented with one dimension, how we're only presented with one perspective in 3 dimensions, and how a luminescence flies fast from the face in Tokyo. How amethyst and carnelian aura shake a canvas where once a boy looked lost and lonely, bone and root protruding from fields where there used to be uncertainty and soil, and he never stopped painting. The earliest morning on April 18th, he breathed awake, tracing colors across potential, distilling the essence of object and puffing magic dragon tailwind, giving form to an umbrella kaleidoscope where words are swatch codes on a spectrum, cubes rendered from aurora borealis, and there is no 4-digit alphanumeric for the color of creation, the color of amethyst and carnelian aura, stretching a canvas through uncertainty and soil. Before sunshine could reach the top of the sky, his hands had stopped painting because his heart had stopped beating. The clock reached for Fantasia. The artist disappeared around the corner in his life. Pablo Picasso painted many self-portraits because there is no such thing when you are living. When one line finishes, another bursts into light.